it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. Hey, people, listen. You like our vibes? You like the movement? Like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section. Ring the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on, man. Jump in the community tab and vote. Vote on everything that you see going on up there, man. I mean, everything. It's just a better way for us to gauge the type of content we want to give to you. So help us help you by giving y'all better content. I'm here with Cherie. I'm here with Sharp, man. I'm here with T. T, what's going on, man?
What's up? What's up?
Cherie, what's good, yo? What's good?
What's good? What's good, son? What's good?
Poppin'.
I get that popping. You know what I'm saying? Nah, me.
Sharp, man, yo. It's popping.
I always say living and loving life.
Street, you know.
All day, my dog.
Turn on my Shutters Yardman accent. Yo, man, I said, brother. I'm saying, son, I'm good. It's good. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm glad we have the ladies here. So we can have a discussion about our relationships, man. You know, what do a person want? What makes an ideal relationship? What do a person want in a relationship? And when we say what do we want, we're gonna speak for basically ourselves, because we can't speak for everybody, because a lot of people just want money, want attention, and want a better life. But we're just gonna talk about from when it comes to what the wants, we're gonna talk about from our point of view. But basically just basically a relationship conversation, like certain things that people need in a relationship. Like I think ladies, y'all may not agree with this, or y'all may do. I think when it comes to the male, I think a lot of times women don't feel like a male want as much emotion, or a male don't want as much attention. And I think that's wrong. I think that males do want the attention from their females, and I think that a lot of people miss that call. I had a conversation with my friend the other day, and he was speaking to me about his girl telling him that she would pay more attention to him if she knew that what he want. And he's like, I text that to you every day when we talk. So how could you not know that's what I want? She's like, oh, I guess she's not really she's feeling like it's just flirting. It's not something that he really wants. So, just, I guess it's communication, being able to communicate how you feel, being able to communicate how you want. But in an ideal relationship, ladies, in an ideal relationship, what's the most important thing to y'all in the ideal relationship? We're going to start with the ladies first. This time, Sharp, man, because we've been starting first. Nah, we haven't really started first. We'll take one at a time. But anyway, Tree, what's the most important thing in an ideal relationship to you?
To me, stability. Stability, communication. Those are the two most important to me. Well, money come, but stability, communication, that's the most important to me in my relationship.
Okay.
My marriage,
Feel that.
That's the best, the most important. A person that you can communicate without even communicating, without a person that they just know what you're going to say.
Yeah, they know that. They know I messed up. Let me fix this quick.
Yep. Know that, even before I say, I was like, okay, I got it.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna deal with it right.
I got it. Don't worry. I know what you're gonna say. That's fine. I got it. Somebody said, I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You good.
I think stability is a good one. That one, I wasn't going to use that one in mind, but stability is a good one. I think that you always want that. You always, we were talking the other day, the person that you were supposed to be dependable, just in case anything happened to you.
Yeah. Like we was talking before, yeah.
Yep. They should be able to cover you for at least a little period of time. They're supposed to be able to, whether it's financially, emotionally, just anything. That person is supposed to be there for you.
Yeah, like something happened, or if he go out of work, or by the other side, I go out of work. Okay, I got it. Pick up the pieces while I'm trying to find something else, or I'm picking up the pieces while he's trying to find something else.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about you, T? What's the most important thing in a relationship, in an ideal relationship to you?
I would have to say safety.
Safety.
I need to, yeah, safe. Like my better half is gonna be my safe place. Safe from being judged, safe from being ridiculed. To understand me so that I can communicate. Because if you're in a relationship where you're not feeling safe to say how you feel, then you're not gonna communicate. So that's why I say safety goes up there at the top. If you're not feeling safety, security wise, like monetarily, if they're all over the place and they can't keep that stable environment, you're not gonna, so I just need to be safe. I want it to be my safe space.
True.
That's the number one thing with me, because as long as I'm feeling safe, everything else is just gonna fall into
It
place.
flows. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good one. I was thinking that one too, but in a sense of more like a protective safe. I guess I overlooked your
That's in there
thing.
too. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
making
that's
you feel
all.
comfortable, making you feel like when you're at home, you don't have to worry about anything. You're
Mm-hmm.
protective. Your guard
That's for
can
me.
be down because ain't nobody's gonna come here and mess with you because I'm gonna protect the home. That was
I mean
my.
that too. I might need to protect him sometimes.
I might
But
need
really
to take
more
that
so from
booty.
an emotional, for an emotional aspect. You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
feel
true.
safe.
Yeah, I think
You
I think
gotta, when there's some people's going on in the world, you want to be able to come home and feel safe and comfort
Yeah.
to be able to talk and share what's going on in your life. You don't have to feel like this person's gonna run and go tell this person, or they're gonna judge you because you're feeling this way today. You need that safety. And that's
definitely,
number
definitely.
one priority for me.
I think yours was a little bit more important than mine. Well, I guess in some aspect it depends on the women, but you want to have that safety of like you said, not being able to be judged and let your guard down at home without not even at the aspect of somebody's gonna harm you, but what your spouse is
Mhm.
gonna say if you say something that they may not like or they may not want you to do. Yeah, I understand that. I
Very
think
true. That's
I think
very
you're
true.
looking for a mature person though, and
Yeah.
there's not a lot of us
I'm
out there.
too
Anyway,
too old. I'm too old to be having immature people. You know what I mean? Ain't got time for that. I'm not in the kitty box.
uh, Sharp man, over here to you, my brother. To you, what's the most important thing to you in an ideal relationship? To
The relationship. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things, but I think one's most important is probably openness, being able to talk about things. And so, what I mean by that is a lot of times we have to discuss things with the person we love, our spouse, whatever. You have to have discussions that get heated, right? You have to have discussions. You disagree, but you can disagree without, being disagreeable. You can disagree, and then when you're finished, nobody's walking away with hard feelings. It's just we don't
Mm-hmm.
agree on this particular topic,
you.
but we
Yeah.
just we talked about it, and we come away with some understanding of of what each of us are saying. So it's not that we have to agree all the time. We should be able to disagree. Is
Yeah.
my thing. I want to disagree with you, and it be okay. We can finish and go laugh 5 minutes later. I mean, I think that's a big deal for me. Another big deal is empathy. Being able to put yourself in that person's place. Just if they're going through something. If they're sick, if they're hurting. If they're feeling some type of way, you be able to put yourself in their shoe and just kind of empathize with them. I
Mm-hmm.
think I think it's huge. Is another huge one. Respect. Respect the other person's feelings. Respect. Things that they want to do or accomplish in life, being able to respect that and support them with that. I think that's huge.
Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
think I think any I think remember we had an outside conversation yesterday. I think anybody, whether it's your friend or conversation me, you and T was having yesterday. Um, whether it's your friend or in a relationship, you want that support from people. You
Yeah.
want to be able for somebody to say, and I seen it's like I guess Cherie was kind of reading our mind because Cherie, you post something like that. I seen you shared something like that on social media also that's saying when your friends, I mean, it's not directly the same thing, but if your friends are not happy for your accomplishment, then they're not
Mm-hmm.
friends.
Yeah. I saw that.
And
Yeah.
that's true. So you
Mhm.
want to be in a relationship that if I say, man, I'm gonna build a rocket and go to the moon. I want my brother to tell me that, man, you gonna build a hell
Heck
of a rocket.
yeah, yes, you are.
Going to Mars.
Let's go to Mars.
We gonna build
Yeah,
this.
We
I'm
gonna,
gonna
We
ride it
gonna
with you.
build this rocket.
I'm gonna ride it with you.
we gonna go. Like, I don't know about y'all, but my man's building a
Building a
rocket.
rocket.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean that's a huge one, man. For you to have a vision and somebody to say, I support that. I mean, whether the person themselves can see it, it's just the fact that they support it, and that in turn that'll give you the push. Because some
Motivation.
people could kill your dream right away by saying, "Oh,
That's stupid.
you ain't gonna be able to do that."
Yeah, that's stupid. Why would you
That's
want to build a
stupid.
rocket?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you want to build a rocket? That's stupid.
Yeah, no, that's huge though to have somebody say, "Hey, I support that. I'm gonna help you do that. What do you need me to do to help you with that?"
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just watching you do it.
I say this all the time, and I heard you say this a couple of times too on the podcast, T. I think that people can't differentiate a conversation from an argument. Not every conversation is an argument. But
No.
if you saying something to somebody and I don't agree with you, it doesn't mean that we're arguing. It's
No, we just
It's
disagreeing.
a discussion, man.
Yes, we just
disagreeing.
disagreeing.
You don't have to get upset. You don't have to stomp out the room and walk away. I'm tired of arguing.
You know something
Exactly.
though. As a people, I don't want to harp on us, but as a people, I think we have a lot of that in our community.
Let the
Where
church say amen.
where
Amen.
because if we disagree with someone, it's an argument. No, we're discussing something, but we have a different point of view.
Yeah.
We're looking at it from two different
Exactly.
angles, and therefore it's going to be different. And so we don't have to agree on it. We just have to say it's just something that we don't agree on. It doesn't call for a
Agree
fight.
to disagree.
And
Like,
people don't get that
agree
concept.
to
People don't get that's a hard
disagree, like-
concept for people to grasp.
Yeah.
That's like
I
a
disagree
And
with
I
a
think-
lot of people.
I think a lot of times, like, people get so caught up in trying to convince the other person that
Exactly.
they're right. You know what
There
I
you
mean?
go.
Like,
Okay,
who
there you
cares?
go.
It has nothing to do with who's right and who's
Right,
wrong.
wrong.
I'm
It's just-
sharing my views.
Mhm.
You share your views, and then that be it. You know what I mean? Like, this, it's a conversation. It's not.
That's
a
why it's
trans
called
where I'm
that's why it's called
training
an
you.
opinion. So
Yeah.
when we talk to Sean, when we talk to your friend on here, sometimes she think it's trying to convince us. We're trying to convince her.
Oh yeah,
But it's
Yeah.
really it's just an opinion.
yeah. We're not,
Nobody's wrong or
not
right. It's an
changing anybody's
opinion.
mind.
Yeah, it's an
Mhm.
opinion.
And I also think that people don't really realize that you can disagree and agree with somebody from a different point of view, because
Mm-hmm.
we can agree on a certain subject but come from two different directions to
Yep.
get that agreement. I don't necessarily have to agree with how you got there, but I got there from over here and you got there from over
From
here.
over here. Mm-hmm.
So
Some people still don't get that. That's still not enough for them.
No,
That's
it's
that
not.
you
I
got
actually do that a lot in conversations with people where, like, I'll give another perspective that's
You
not
do.
even mine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even believe in it, but I just want you, I see you're so closed-minded in how you think. I just want you to understand how someone else can think. I may be agreeing with
devil's
you.
advocate, huh?
That's
Yes,
what everybody tell them.
yes,
I
because
do
people
that.
need to open their mind. They really need to open
And
their
that's
mind.
okay
Mhm.
too, though. And that's okay too.
And that's where my whole
Mhm.
devil's advocate thing come from. It's always me when I'm having conversation with my friends. And sometimes we're on the phone, we have some heated conversation, and I'm always the guy I'm always the guy that they ask opinions about stuff that they don't really know about, and I'm always the guy that can give them the opinion from my side, and I can also give them the opinion from the side that doesn't agree with them. And sometimes I put it out there, even on the podcast. Sometimes when we're talking, I make it seems like I'm not going to agree with you, and then right at the end, you realize that it's actually agreeing with you. You know? And you know what else I hate too? I hate when you're having a conversation with somebody and you're talking to them, and but y'all don't agree, and then they're going to tell you that, well, such and such agree with me. I don't care.
I don't care what such and such said.
Like that's gonna change how you feel.
Oh, he said that. You know what? Now
I agree.
I
Yeah,
don't
because
care.
that I don't care who said
Steve
it.
Harvey said it.
Steve Harvey said if you get married 17 times, your 18th marriage,
Oh, my
you'll be
goodness.
perfect. Well,
Like my example, my husband and I always have a disagreement when it comes to children and going outside.
Mhm.
I told him, you grew up in our era where we grew up is different than this era. My kid, we was outside, bicycle playing, jump rope, everything like that. You grew up in New York, so you didn't really need a car. You in Flatbush, you walking up and down the street with your friends, and yeah. Here, there's not really no place to walk up and down. I mean, the neighborhood, yes, but it depends on what neighborhood also you live in. So, he's like, no, but these kids are, I was like, yeah, baby, because we are living in a world of electronics. Game systems is advanced, they have YouTube, TikTok. They don't want to go outside. They want to TikTok,
Twitter, Twinder,
everything. So he was like, yeah, you're right, because he's like, I want to buy them a bike. I was like, buy them a bike so it can collect dust.
Look, I done bought everything for my daughter. I'm like, look, I got you bike, I got you skates. She ain't trying to go outside. No. So one day I asked her, I said, why you won't go outside? She was like, you don't want me to go outside. They do bad things out there. Stay in the house.
So what? Yeah. Where's my handcuff? Let me handcuff you to this bed. You ain't going nowhere.
But yeah, they don't like to go outside. And some, like Keon, my youngest Keon, he'll grab a bite in a minute and then go. These two old ones, oh no, it's too hot. The sun is too hot. Everything is hot. The flies.
Sound like my little
they becoming like adults now. That's why. The adults don't want to go. We don't want to go outside with no purpose.
Like we gotta go. Where are we going? I gotta go. I'm going to my bed.
I like going outside. Tell him we gotta go to the store. He'd be like, I need to go for it.
That's what my kid like. What you mean?
I'm not
Come
paying
on.
For anything. He tell you, I'm not paying for anything. You already know what I want. I mean, why do I have to go?
Me, I make, especially my oldest, because when I go to Sam's Club, them big waters. I'm like, yeah, come, because you need to help me with the waters, because Andres at work. So come in. All I see is the face, and then they'd be on the phone, walking around the store.
Yeah, you can't break them out of it, man. But yeah, back to the relationship thing, man. I think that in a relationship now, where do we stand on the whole thing of the arguments? Do you feel like you should be able to have like a heated argument, like Sharpman was saying earlier, shut it down and still operate good, or man, I got to get a breather. I'm gonna have to put this food check out there. You know what I mean? What do y'all feel, ladies? Let's hear from the ladies. So what they saying?
I mean, I think it depends on, the argument, but it definitely needs to be had. But if you with me, ain't no going to sleep mad. You ain't gonna be in my bed. Ain't nobody gonna be mad going to bed. That's one thing. You don't go to sleep. Tomorrow's a new day. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're gonna lay it down. We're gonna, enjoy ourselves, and then we're gonna, hey, we'll revisit that when we're not in a heated space where we can actually talk and communicate. And see, that's sometimes you have to realize when the conversation is getting too heated like that, you have to take a pause and come where you're not having that from an emotional aspect. Someone done got emotions involved, and when the emotions get involved, that's angry, that's fighting words. You know what I mean? So you just have to take a pause. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Cherie,
pause, time out
over there with Cherie. Cherie, that's me.
Time out. You gotta say that time out. You know what I mean? Revisit that later. Or sometimes, you'll realize it wasn't even that serious. So I'm not even gonna address it.
That's I'm gonna be honest, because I know he gonna watch this. I'm gonna be honest. That's me. I get, temper. No, because you got to understand. And I'll be going, and he just be looking like, you're done. And I'll be like, okay, let me pause, because I'm trying to get to you and you're not listening. And I'm like, okay, I have to learn to be like, we can argue and we can have a disagreement, but that's true. Never go to bed mad. Never. Mm-hmm. Even my mom taught me that. Do not ever go, because you don't know what could happen the next day. True. So we always, if we're talking about something, it gets a little heated, we would be like, all right, we're going to agree to disagree for now, and we'll just go by it later. And then we talk about it calmly. He talks, I'd still be not that calm, but I'll be a little bit calm.
He talks about it calmly. I yell and scream.
Yeah. And then I start speaking Spanish. He'd be like, oh, Lord. So, but I do say this. Do not go to bed mad. We talk about it. We calm down. We take pauses, and then we go back to it. And then I was like, okay, now I see what you're saying, and he sees what. And then still don't agree, but we still move on with the day. I don't understand how people can go. I hear people, oh, I'm mad at him for like this is the 7th day, not a week.
Months. Sometimes you be in a relationship, you don't talk. Y'all living in the same house, sleep in the same bed, and ain't talk to each other.
Talk. Like I cannot go to bed with my husband and not.
I'm a whole clown.
I'm a
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a whole clown.
Yes, like I cannot.
I'm gonna make him laugh. Like
yeah, like I can. He will do that. Like I cannot go to bed and just be like, I'm not talking for, because he's gonna be like, hey, and do something to make me laugh. Like I don't understand how people be like, I'm gonna go to the couch. I'm going with you.
I ain't going on no couch.
I'm gonna come climb right on top of you on that couch. We're gonna be all together on the couch.
Yeah, and gonna get more.
I think love should allow you to argue and then just go cool down and come back and say we good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. I mean, seriously.
Even before you even get to the big love aspect, just respect for the other person should let you, just for wanting to make sure that the other person don't feel a certain type of way, you should be able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna leave this alone. But all right, in a relationship now, do y'all believe in space? What was that person tell you they need a couple days or a couple hours to get rid of some of the negatives from the arguments y'all just have? Y'all believe in that, or
you can have a couple hours, not no days.
Hours.
We don't go to bed. We don't go to bed mad. So
exactly, we're gonna make it up in the bed. If y'all know what I mean. We're gonna be heat. It's gonna be heated. So but no,
we ain't doing that.
Couple of days. No, we gonna get a couple of hours. He gonna probably go in the kitchen. I'm gonna be over here like, okay, calm down for a second. We gonna come days. What you need days for? So you want me to pack you the bags since you want days?
You going like, days in? On vacation or something?
Motel 6, leave the light on?
That sounds like you trying to get a free hall pass to go get some trim on the side.
Hey, man, I'm about to eat but what about this one now? I seen this on social media a lot. That never in the history of time as a woman say, you know what, I was wrong. You ever heard your woman ever come back to you and say that before, Sharp man? Like, she was wrong as hell, but instead of saying she wrong, she try to give you some food or some booty and think that that's cool.
I'm gonna say when we were younger. When we were younger us, yes. And I was happy with it. And listen, that was some of the best times when we were younger, man. You have an argument and it's hot. I mean, making up was the fun part of it. I'm trying to get it all out, baby.
Man. I'm gonna pick an argument. I'm gonna pick an argument just so we can make up.
Yeah, it was good times. Now we just, admit that we were wrong.
I don't, not a lot. Wrong. Not a lot. I don't admit that I'm wrong. I lied. Yes, I'm telling the truth. I don't admit that I'm wrong a lot, but I do. I do say, yeah, of course I can do it.
Do it.
And I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And then here's your dinner.
Women, man, that's funny. It's very difficult. What's funny is, as a man, I don't have a problem admitting when I'm wrong. But sometimes, because there's times in your life when you over exaggerate things, and not even that. You might say or do something, and then you realize a few minutes later that this wasn't.
Yeah, I think it's the macho culture, though, man. Where I think a younger me, I wouldn't deny that I was wrong, but I wouldn't readily admit it. I think when I was a little younger, I wouldn't. Now I embrace being wrong. Now, I mean, I'm quick to be like, yep, that's all. That's my bad. I was wrong on that one for sure.
I was a stupid kid. My mom was like, "Who took the cookie out of the cookie jar?" It was me. I'm like, "Bust yo."
Yeah,
You're like my sister. She used to be, who did it? She used to be like,
Yeah,
I used to be like, I didn't.
everybody be like, she didn't know who took it. Why you ain't shut up?
Exactly. Like, be quiet.
I just always, I was a weird kid like that, man. I told on myself and stuff. I wasn't never too secretive when it comes with being a menace to society. But anyway, that was then. This is now.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I think for a relationship to work properly, there have to be some type of friendship. What y'all think? I think that there have to be some type of friendship, some type of admiration and respect have to be in that whole circle for it to work properly.
Well, that's a recipe for longevity, I mean, because a lot of relationships out there that wasn't built on that, and some last and some don't. But I think, like you said, if you start out, being, or whoever you decide to be with, if you guys kind of develop a friendship during that love fest or whatever, it's gonna make for a longer term thing.
Yes, because my husband is my bestie.
Bestie.
We talk about everything and anything, like certain things, of course, I'm gonna keep with my girls a secret.
Oh, yeah, not y'all pillow talk. Ladies, friends, we know everything.
Giving up all the goods, telling everybody.
We know that you slutted last week. We know.
But as we talk about everything
when you come around, I just act like I don't know because I get threatened. Better not bring up what Marcia did last week. What did Marcia do last week?
Yeah, I tell him everything, but not a lot of things. Certain things that we both talk like his friends and be like, But yeah, he's like my friend. Friendship is very important in a relationship. Definitely. To me. Very important.
It's another good thing too. Y'all got to be able to laugh together, man. You got to be able to be silly and laugh.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Because I'm a clown too.
You can't be in a relationship and say something to somebody and they take it offensive. Because now
be like, why you say that?
Yeah, that just turns you trying to lighten a moment into a big argument. Now everybody mad off of you was just trying to,
Yes. I like to joke. I like to laugh. I like to joke, laugh, and y'all know I like to dance. So I'll pop a music real quick and. I can't.
My humor sometimes was inappropriate, but okay.
Sharp
man. Well, you and my husband, Sharp man.
Pervert humor, Sharp man. Pervert.
Yeah. Call it what you want. Inappropriate. can't say stuff up here, but yeah.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Judge yourself. Yeah, but I think it goes like that sometimes, man. I think that but to find the ideal person for yourself, you have to find somebody that is gonna occupy your mindset, occupy your friend. When you want a friend, they're there. If I want to tell my girl, man, I can't believe Sharp man didn't remember to record today. I can't tell that to the other fellas because they might get upset. Be like, so when I can't record, this N-word be like, oh, I can't record. Sharp man couldn't record today. So you gotta have a balance of people you can tell that stuff to, and hopefully when y'all ain't argue, she be like, "That's why you said Sharp man was a punk the other day." Like, Jesus Christ, how you gonna say that while I'm Sharp man? Yeah.
Man.
Like that video what we was watching the other day, Sharp man. When no, that was video T was telling us about the girl telling all of her man business when she was out there.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
He's selling stickers. He's selling license, and somebody's like, "You the one that was promoting it for him." So why? Oh man, yeah. Oh man,
oh that's crazy.
That's a shame.
But this is definitely a good topic, man. I like this topic. I think it's very interesting. Hopefully, people will listen. And take what's necessary to them out of it, and take some of the humor out of it too, and just have a good time listening to this topic, man. Because I think it's a real good one, man. This is the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with T. I'm here with Cherie. I'm here with Sharp, man. We're just having a good time, having some good conversation, man. Some grown-up conversation, some adult conversation. If you're 18, you can listen. If you're not, And you probably still listen because we ain't said nothing too
You
crazy.
need parental consent.
Ask your daddy and your mammy if you can. We ain't say nothing crazy. So like, subscribe, share. Like the video when you're watching the video. Ain't nothing wrong with hitting the like button. I mean, it's right there in front of you. All you gotta do is hit it when you watch it. It takes not even a second.
Make it turn blue.
You know what I mean? You know, jump in the community tab and vote. Vote in everything that you see going on up there, man. It's just a better way for us to gauge content we want to give to you. So help us help you by giving y'all better content. Hey, man, this was a great conversation. Thank y'all for coming out once again. You know, trying to build this platform to be megalificent, if that's even a word, because I make stuff up like Mike Tyson. So don't be judging me when we get off here talking about what the that nigga was talking about. Talking about megalificent. Yeah, I make words up like Mike. But yeah, man, good conversations, my peeps. We out of here.